it's Rose and welcome back to another What I Ate in a Day video. Today guys, I'm going to show you once again what I am eating to try to lose some fat and gain some muscle, okay? What I try to do when I'm on this sort of fitness journey is I don't try to eat too little because then I'm going to lose muscle as well, and also that's not healthy, and also I'm going to be miserable. So I try to still eat a decent amount of food, but also I add in exercise and I try to eat as balanced as possible. So when I'm trying to balance out my meals, I focus on a few things such as make sure I'm eating some healthy carbs, make sure I'm eating plenty of plant-based protein, which is going to help me feel more satiated and satisfied and also help me build muscle. And I also try to incorporate some healthy fats in there and some vegetables. I try to eat lots of veggies if I can. So hopefully this video is helpful for you. Without further ado, let's get started with breakfast. Yes, breakfast. I wanted to have a Korean style breakfast because I had some leftover rice. This is actually rice mixed with lentils for some additional protein. And I also had some leftover miyeokguk. Miyeokguk is Korean seaweed soup. This soup has been my favorite since I was a child. And luckily for me, it's actually very healthy as well. So not only does it taste great, it is super healthy. But the problem is this was frozen and it was so hard to get out of this container. This is the problem with those stainless steel sort of containers. You can't actually put it in the microwave. So it's hard if you freeze something in it because you have to make sure it's thawed and it's a whole thing. Anyway, while I'm heating up the seaweed soup, I decided to cut up all of my green onion because I have this thing where I buy green onion and then I either forget I have it or I get too lazy to cut it up when I need it. So I'm like, okay, I should just cut it all up at once, keep it in a container and just use it throughout the week. That way it's like convenient, you know what I mean? So that is what I'm doing here. And one of the things about Korean meals and breakfast is that there's a lot of side dishes. So you don't just eat one main thing, you have a few different things. So right now I'm making the cold Korean soft tofu. The recipe again is on my blog. I'm making it kind of extra lazily. I'm just throwing all of the ingredients into the bowl along with the tofu, and this is so good, you guys. It's literally like 1 minute. It's so easy and it's so delicious. And for some more protein, I also have some edamame beans. I normally buy these shelled so that I can just easily microwave it, but I accidentally bought the ones in the shell, so I'm just soaking it in some boiled water to thaw it out. Now let's heat up the rice so I can enjoy this delicious meal. And once the edamame has thawed, I just drained it and I'm just going to salt it, okay? And now the miyeokguk or seaweed soup is ready. It is nice and hot. So I'm just going to put it in a serving bowl. And you guys, this soup in Korea is also known as birthday soup because on your birthday, it is tradition to eat the seaweed soup. And I believe the reason for that is because it's tradition in Korea for new mothers, so people that have just given birth, to eat seaweed soup for their postpartum recovery because seaweed is very rich in calcium, iodine, and iron, and these are nutrients that apparently help recovery and also support breastfeeding. So this is a very, very long-held tradition. So I think this is why on your birthday, you kind of eat the same soup to kind of honor your mother and kind of give thanks to her giving birth to you. So that is the reason. But honestly, this soup is so good. I could eat this like every single day. It is delicious. And again, it is super nutritious enough to give to postpartum mothers for recovery. So check it out, you guys. I love it. I hope you love it too. Now, before we have lunch, I have a very awesome device that I want to show you, especially if you are trying to lose some fat, gain some muscle, or if you are on some sort of a fitness journey. This is the Body Pod by Hume Health, who are very kindly sponsoring today's video. Now, you may have heard me talk about the Body Pod before, but if you haven't, the Body Pod is the world's first portable full body analyzer. It uses 8 frequency sensors to deliver precise weight, full body composition, and heart health. And this is gonna help you with your weight and health journey. So the Body Pod actually measures your full body composition with a medical grade accuracy of 98%. Now guys, that is on par with the accuracy of those in-body machines that you can see at the gym that cost like $20,000 and also cost you however much every single time you use it at the gym. Instead, you can have one of these at home and you can measure yourself every single day without extra cost every single day, okay? And it is basically on par in terms of accuracy. So that is pretty amazing. What I love about it is that it is so much more than a scale. I mean, it still does what a scale does, which is give you your weight, but it gives you so much more, right? So it gives you your body fat percentage, muscle mass, your body water percentage, And it even breaks down like the amount of muscle and fat that are on your like arms and your legs. So it's very, very cool, especially if you are on some sort of a fitness journey. A lot of times when people say, I want to lose weight, they mean I want to lose fat, right? Like that's what I mean when I say I want to lose weight. I don't actually care about that number on the scale if that means I'm losing fat and gaining muscle. So if you are someone that's interested in your fitness and you want to track your progress properly and actually get really accurate information, check out the Body Pod, you guys. This is so, so helpful. I'm gonna have a link below and you can use my code CheapLazyVegan to get up to 50% off with that code, okay? And the discount code is actually valid for only 7 days. So make sure you get your hands on it, okay? Get your hands on it and use my discount code CheapLazyVegan. Use that link below. And also, if you're in the US, this is HSA FSA eligible. So if you have HSA FSA, you can actually get it covered for free by your health insurance. So make sure you look into that. So yeah, make sure you check it out. CheapLazyVegan is the discount code. Thank you so much to Hume Health for sponsoring today's video. And I hope you enjoy the Body Pod. Now let's go have some lunch. For lunch, I'm making my new hyperfixation meal. I feel like I have a new one every week, but this one I have been obsessed with. This must have been my 3rd or 4th time making it. I'm gonna tell you what it is later. So basically first, I'm peeling some potatoes. Yes, because we are going to be making some fries. Okay, so that's the first step. We're making some fries. I'm just cutting up the potato into these fries shapes. And once we have those shapes, let's add that into a bowl and we are going to toss with a little bit of oil because we are not making regular fries, guys. We are making air fryer fries because you guys know my obsession with the air fryer. Yes. You can honestly season these however way you'd like, but check out the blog post link below to get the full seasoning mixture that I used. And we're just gonna toss it up, make sure it's nicely coated and everything is evenly coated. And if you've been watching my channel, you know that I have more of an air fryer oven situation. So I have these trays. So I'm just going to place the fries, trying not to have them touching too much and trying not to have it too crowded, although mine's a little crowded. Anyway, we threw that in the air fryer. And in the meantime, we're gonna go to the pan. Okay, we added a bit of oil onto a pan and we are going to crumble up some extra firm tofu. Because the next thing we're making is some ground beef with tofu. So ground tofu. So this is gonna be your ground beef substitute, but instead of using veggie ground, I'm actually using tofu. Now, if you don't wanna use tofu, you're feeling lazy, you don't feel like it, use veggie ground. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And I would just cook it up, add any seasonings if you want to, but that part is optional. But yeah, I'm just showing you a different method of making ground beef using tofu because honestly it's actually quite tasty and it's actually quite easy to make. So you want to cook up the tofu a bit with that oil to kind of take out some of that moisture, and then once it starts to get kind of golden, you want to add in your mixture of spices, which again I will link below. It'll be all in the blog post linked below. And then you're going to add some soy sauce, dark soy sauce, some liquid aminos, and that's it. So we're gonna mix that really well, and at this point you probably want to turn down the heat to like a low or almost none and just mix it until it's kind of looking even and it looks glorious like this. And now we need some veggies. I'm starting with chopping up some lettuce as if I was putting that in a salad because this is kind of like a salad, kind of. And we're also gonna cut up some grape tomatoes in half. We're gonna add that in as well. And we're also gonna slice up some red onion and we're gonna add that as well. We're almost done, you guys, I promise. We just need to make the sauce. So to make the sauce, we're gonna take a small bowl and add in vegan mayo, relish, yellow mustard, barbecue sauce, salt, and garlic powder, and we are going to mix this well. And then you're gonna have your lovely sauce. Now, I don't know if you guys have guessed what we're making yet, but if you don't know yet, we are making a vegan version of a burger bowl. I'm not sure if you've seen this online, but this has been going viral on my feed, so I wanted to try a vegan version of it. It's basically like having a Big Mac in a bowl, so it's a bit of a healthier way of eating like a burger, and this is even healthier and it's better because this is vegan, okay? So you're kind of like making a salad out of burger ingredients. So we've got this lovely salad here, and we have the ground tofu. We have those air fried potatoes, air fried fries, and I also added some chopped pickles. And then we're just gonna top everything with the delicious burger sauce. And you have the option of drizzling the sauce on top like I did, or just put everything in a bowl and just toss in that dressing. Lunchtime. This is one of my new favorite recipes. It's honestly so good. Kind of like a healthy vegan Big Mac in a bowl. Try this out. It's so good. Dinner time. We are making a sort of modified version of my Greek pasta salad recipe. So again, we're using kind of like same veggies that I use for lunch because, you know, that's just the reality of life. You're probably gonna have a certain number of veggies in your fridge, so just use whatever you have, okay? So I'm just kind of chopping up some red onions, some lettuce. I also had some parsley, so I'm chopping that up as well. And I also had some cucumbers, so once again, just chop that up. I also had a cucumber, so I'm also just chopping that up. And basically when I'm trying to lose weight, generally, I always try to fill up on lots of veggies because veggies are the prime example of a high volume, low calorie food. So when you add lots of veggies into your meals, it's going to create a lot of volume, which is going to help you feel fuller and more satisfied, but it's not going to be very high in calories at all. So this entire bowl of all these veggies is very, very low in calories. So that's going to help fill you up, but obviously not just veggies. You also want to add in some plant-based protein, which I'm doing right here. I'm adding in some chickpeas, and I'm also going to add in my tofu feta. Now I remember why I decided to make the Greek pasta salad, because I had some leftover tofu feta, which is honestly one of my favorite things ever. So yeah, I'm making that. I added in my high protein pasta, and I'm just going to toss everything together. This was so good. I did not eat this a whole thing. I think this was like 2 servings. Actually, I intended this to be 2 servings, but it was so big that it made 3 servings. So this is what I mean by high volume eating. You want to add in lots of veggies, lots of plant-based protein, and obviously you still want to make sure that it tastes good. So that was my healthy dinner. Again, the recipes will be linked below: the Greek pasta salad and the vegan tofu feta. So for dessert, I normally have a Ninja Creamy protein ice cream, but I didn't have one prepared this time. Or I'll have like dark chocolate, but I actually had a big thing of blueberries, so I decided to just have some blueberries because I'm so healthy. Oh my God. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this what I ate in a day as a vegan trying to lose some fat and gain some muscles. If you enjoyed it and you found it helpful, make sure you thumbs up this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And of course, once again, check out the Body Pod by Hume Health and use my code CheapLazyVegan to get 50% off of your order. And the discount code is valid for 7 days, so make sure you grab it ASAP. So thank you so much once again to Hume Health for sponsoring today's video, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!